Let's take keywords. Okay, let's create number 21.
What would you think, 21?
For 21, I think it's D.
No, what you see. The main idea. You always give us a specific point. Main idea give me general point to summarize the passage.
Main idea.
Mention the history, dates back, and then bulls have played. That's right, but this is like a specific point text. All the history. طب how about 22? Yeah, this question is similar to the except question. Which one is not answered, which point is not mentioned, or the passage doesn't talk about which point.
J.
So it must be letter J. So letter G, it is correct. Let's see here. You will find that he mentioned these ideas, terms of geological region, which were first groups. He mentioned about the predominant use of small totem poles. He mentioned what prevent tribes from carving, but he didn't mention about the tallest totem pole in North America.
Right.
Because you don't have any information about it. So
Mhm.
why not? We test two for facts. 23.
Um, C. No, sorry. B.
Yeah, letter C, it's correct.
C.
But the problem, where should you read?
Right.
Of totem pole is the way that in which they simply to mention this paragraph. Look, I told you, go to the beginnings to know. Look the keyword. So your answer is here.
Right.
So both serve of recording the lore of a clan. The lore means knowledge, idea, wisdom, much a book would, and then read the half of the paragraph to know more. Then Gom'a, they will find document the history. It's called the lore.
Yeah.
24.
For 24, I think it's H.
The H is
Well,
short,
I think it's either H or F.
but I don't think so. I think you must go to read again. Come on.
I'm not sure, sir.
Sir, do you hear us?
Yes, I hear you.
Sir.
Finished? To read the paragraph very quickly, focus on the first sentence, last sentence. But as I told you, don't trust this point. To read the first only. To read very quickly. Any reading will help in the text, but quickly. Now, what is your evidence?
What do you think?
I think it's either F or H.
Letter G. Describe and explain some of the images. Let's go to them. Language of
Alright.
description. Look, there is a story behind almost every image. This is the main idea or main topic of the paragraph. And then give you example. Example about what? About the preface. If an animal had the power, blah, blah, blah. Go, if raven were blah, blah, blah. Look, other images. Look, the beginning of each sentence. And then, so for example, again, if an eye appears and go to read, and the humans figures, images, like an ear. Now go to the answers. Find the answers not mentioned there. Are we talking about the origins of stories behind every image? No. Wrong. Does the paragraph mention contrast comparison?
No.
No. Explain the role of Raven? It was a main point from the example, not all the paragraph about it. Here.
Yeah.
That's all.
Alright.
Number 25.
B. Yeah.
Letter B. Wrong. Letter D. It's a question of accept. I know it's difficult. If you find in the test, try to skip it until you finish the others.
Okay.
But try to focus on ideas you have already read it.
Yeah.
The function of the top figure on, we have information. Descriptions of the raven and frog as characters. Yes, we did. As he mentioned in the paragraph before. Look. Inference to the popularity. Yes, we did. But placement of Trinket Totem Pole in Pioneer Square. Have you read anything about these ones? Have you read them?
No.
Disappointing. Let's go to see some lines to support. Go to line number 40, I guess. For this is point to look the top figure. As I told you, when you anything you read will help you to understand. Look, these lines support you. Look, this point support its image. So as we give you a Muaz, what have you read about the point? So we test your memory. Let's go to check. So this paragraph has two evidence. Another point, it could be, I think, in line number 60 is here. Look about the name. Did we mention that? Let's read. Today, Ida, Inget, Jamson, and Qualicatal, and other native craftsmen carve what? Small souvenir totem poles in wood and black slate, predominantly for the tourist trade. Let's go for the answer check. The placement in the Pioneer Square. He mentioned that they counted it as something else for the tourist trade, not in the square. If it is mentioned, it's opposite to what is mentioned in the text. So we test you for something you have already read it. So always memorize. Number 26.
26. One second. Is it J?
I think it's H.
It must be letter J. The problem accept. So find 3 mentioned there. Remember, sometimes you should not read only the lines, but you can focus on the lines. If you don't find it, go before and after. So this one.
Right.
And be focus about the word only. Did it mention only in the text? Like exclusively, only, hardly, barely, like that.
Right.
Hmm?
What do you think?
Uh, I think it's A.
I believe it's a letter B.
Oh yeah, B, not A.
Yeah, the honor of the clan. You know, clan just like family. So always memorize the question like the first characters on are meant to be to focus on what does it refer to. That's right. So the lore.
Yeah.
Now 28.
According to the passage, we should Alaska, right? J.
So keywords the last paragraph, correct?
How's your turn?
Or 29. I think it's B.
It's a letter A.
Oh,
You said it's a B that have replaced the books. He didn't mention that now we don't read books, so we read novels. No? He didn't mention this one replaced. But he said it's are notable for reasons beyond the physical beauty. What are the reasons? Why should we read? For reasons. What are the reasons? They speak of history, methodologies, social. See, they serve many purposes and they continue to be coveted by descendants of the original covers. So that is about the language. That's why. Do we have any idea about Native American tribes have no spoken or written language?
No.
Sentence carve copies of all the poles.
No.
No. Replacement. We give up the books and read totem poles. No. Number 13.
J.
No, it's civilized. So, oh yeah, J.
The
H.
Irritated.
In the paragraph, he says the family that carved the pole gave
yes,
Hofesh with feasting, games, much giving the kiss in return. Yeah. Trying to civilize the Indians.
21. Here, let's read, find any evidence. Look, employers complained their Indian workers were unreliable when a pole was being cuffed or potlatch planned. That means they were angry. Eventually, finally, both the Canadian and United States government banned, and the pole carving nearly died out. The ban was lifted in. So, what is the attitude? They are very angry. You complained about something, that means no F, G, or D. That's why.
Right.
Now for the natural science, something you hate.
Yeah.
That means science is very important, Maz. No escape.
Morse.
Now we take main ideas very quickly.
Like Earth, Venus, numbers.
Number 31.
C.
Letter C, correct.
Thirty-two is G.
Wrong. H. Take the keywords and go. The passage characterized. So talking about this one. Very important, summarize the question. Okay. Number 3.
Okay. C.
Number 3, it's letter D. Let's find the evidence. Evidence, very important. The keywords. Earth may have retained less of its early atmosphere than Venus because, so why Earth have retained 20 reasons. So this is keyword. Now we go to find. After reading the beginnings and ends of each paragraph, you will find more. Look. Let's see. Pioneer Venus revealed other ways in which Venus is more primordial than Earth. Keywords. Venus' atmosphere contains higher, so Earth less concentration of inert or noble gases, especially two dashes, special neon, isotopes of argon, have been present since the time the planets were born. And then explain why, but read very quickly. Understand? So where should I read is the point. After reading, you will find it.
Right.
So now we found the phrase. Much primitive in the past may have been stripped away and lost in space. when our world was struck by Mars-sized body. You know, so when they struck, as you know, heat clash, so the rest of the Earth is in the space. That's why sometimes we attract something from space, it comes into the Earth again. You know, missing.
Yeah.
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 No, it comes
Like
home.
the meteors.
The meteors.
So when you find
Yeah.
a human came from space, it's a home. Look, that is support letter,
Yeah.
letter D. A collision is striking between Earth and another massive object. That means something hit the Earth. So we have earthquakes, we have big ocean. Do you think that? I don't believe it, but do you think that? Right? I don't believe any scientist, by the way. I believe my heart only. Yes, man. Follow your heart.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Number 34, it must be letter what? Letter G. But we need evidence. Mean ID. Let's go to read. Let's 17. The information gleaned, brightened, illustrated by compliments, sent back, main idea,
Mhm.
So when you read Muaz science, remember science something very easy. Always find the main idea. Find the methodology. How did they collect information? And about the findings. What is or are the findings? And then what could we extract from these findings? This touch knowledge will help us. You see, while I'm reading, I memorize all of these steps: the idea, methodology process, conclusion, what is the consequence. And do we have any surprise from the consequence? Maybe. And then I go to find my idea only.
Yeah.
Account for failure. We have failure.
No.
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 Information from both of them can bring the scientific community to a deeper. So they collect information to help them to understand more about the composition and dynamics of this planet. That's the point. Wait,
Mm.
both of them sent back information regarding the physical characteristics only for everything. And while the pioneer had not, both of them did it. Look again, hypothesized. Do we have hypothesized? They were guessing. Guessing were based on methodology and experiment. And the information sent back, it's not guessing. So the test maker invent answers not mentioned there. By contrast, by opposite, by not mentioned there, by not related to the topic. You know the ways.
Right.
Right.
Here we ask you about if. I focus on second. Survival would not be possible. Because what? We need to take keywords. Now you should go to the beginnings and the ends of each paragraph. Look for the keywords. You can look for the same word. And don't worry, Maaz, the test maker will give you the same word. Not change the synonym language or something.
Yeah.
So we need to find where the point mentioned there. Let's go to find. Oh, look, does not live up. Wait. Venus does not live up to its image as Earth near. whereas Earth maintains the conditions ideal for liquid water and life. So your answer must be here. Venus surface temperature of, whoa, look, it's very hot. It's hotter than the melting point of land. When you go there,
Yeah.
it became liquid. Atmospheric pressure at the ground is some 193. So this is the problem of you should not live there at all. Now go to find your evidence.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Taken carbon dioxide locked, or letter C. He mentioned here the temperature the reading. Did he mention about carbon dioxide is locked or not? All of water on Venus is condensed into surface. So temperature.
Hmm.
So they read very quickly. Where should they read?
Right. Yeah. Makes sense.
Here he mentioned
Yeah.
Earth and Venus are not near twins. Where have you read about that? That is a question.
Right.
Is it in the same question? Yes.
Yeah.
The same paragraph? Maybe.
Yes.
But where have you read? Look and find.
Right. Mm.
Look, he mentioned the keywords. That means same question, same paragraph. So does not live up to an image. So they are not twins. So why they are not twins?
Right.
Find ID is not mentioned in the paragraph. Letter F,
Right.
Venus produced no lead, not mentioned. Earth was found to be much further from, not mentioned about the distance. I'm just like looking for what not mentioned. Atmosphere of contains 74% of mentioned nitrogen. But look at the temperature. So little J. This question is a gift where two questions, one paragraph. Good job. Here again the keywords. Let's go for
Right.
where is 56? Here. Harbors. It's a common word, very important. Unlike Earth's comparison, Venus harbors little, if any, molecular oxygen in its own sphere. So harbor just like contain.
Yeah.
Let's go to check. Remember, as I told you, Muaz, if we give you a word in the topic sentence, you should read more and don't be selfish,
No.
generous, and read more. Anything you read will help you in any question. Now we go with means harbor. Is it shelter? Wrong, because shelter is just like a protective place to be in. So we don't say about the planet protect something, but holds contains. And how high do you cherish? Not kidding. That's why. And always follow the rules. Subject, verb, object can help you. But the problem, Tariq, subject, verb, object, the object is little what? Little what? You must understand the abundant oxygen in Earth's atmospheric is by a product, a byproduct.
Yeah.
Just like substitute of photosynthesis by plants.
Mhm.
That means little what? Little oxygen. So that means hold or contain, That's what. So the best answer. Number 38. The question of first,
Primordial.
you need to find
Uh,
keywords. User memory, where have you read it?
G.
Letter G, wrong. Let's read. What is the word?
Um,
Always
oh,
find the word here.
yeah.
So Pioneer Venus revealed just like discovered. Find other ways in which Venus is more. So Venus, subject is verb, is more what? Primordial than Earth. So mod refers to what?
The concentration of inert.
So it must be letter H. Have
Yeah.
preserved many of the characteristics present when the planets were formed. How can you find the answer? I give you a word in the topic sentence. As I told you, we don't test you for the meaning of the word. We test you about the idea in the paragraph. Look, atmospheric contains a higher concentration. Talking about the what does he hold? He feel it, and all of these gases that have been present since the time. And he said this difference. I could explain the difference. So I don't test you mass for the meaning of the word, for the idea mentioned in the paragraph. This is a trap from the test maker. Look, I preserve the meaning of characteristics present. But wait, oxygen poor due to lack of activity, did he mention, are not hospitable to humans because they have sick, didn't he mention that? Have been struck, he didn't mention striking in this point. Wrong. But he said preserve, contained, harbors, characteristics. He didn't mention what are the characteristics because this is the trap. Look, characteristics here contains higher mode. That's why. And look again, much of the Earth.
Right, makes sense.
Let's go.
It can be interpreted that the activity of living things described in line 59 directly refers to organisms on Earth that A.
So did you answer H?
No, A.
So the answer, okay, letter A. Good job.
All right.
Number 40. This is general question. We're talking about what? Geology,
Predictable.
interior structure.
Nope.
He didn't he mentioned about geology, but interior. He didn't mention.
No, he mentioned G.
So he mentioned surface. So wrong.
Yeah.
Atmosphere as it has been changed by influence of photosynthesis. No.
So is it J?
He mentioned atmosphere.
Atmosphere contents?
So that's why. And remember, investigating details like conclusions, what they have collected from this space. That's why. And then we came to the science that you do hate.
Yeah.
It's the science, as I told you, very easy, but to read very quickly. So may Allah help
Correct.
us.
Inshallah.
So inshallah, I'm going to send you a new test with millions of notes must read.
All right, sir.
And when you find any troubles at home, don't tell me.
All right, sir. No
I
problem.
have hundreds already. Don't tell me more. I don't need it.
Yeah, thanks, sir. No problem.
Let me tell you a secret of my personality. I do
Yeah.
love problems.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
really, problems.
Yes, I do love to be a problem solver because you use your intelligence to solve it.
Right.
Yes, use
Yeah, makes
science,
sense.
math, everything to solve any troubles.
Yeah,
So
makes sense.
now today, as a piece of activity math, take a notebook and a pen and hover around your home, your house, your country, and find any troubles. One, communication skills between people. Two, strong levels of hate. Three, people don't read books. Four, people love dollars only. You know,
Right.
problems.
Yeah.
And then select the
Yeah.
solutions. And for me, I found the only
Yeah.
solution. The only solution is to kill the stupid people, to kill the pessimistic people. Just
Yeah.
finish them. We don't have time to discuss.
Yeah.
That is my way of life.
Yeah,
I
correct.
love it. Yeah, I was kidding, by the way, don't follow it.
Yeah.
Okay, man, now go and enjoy your life.
Yeah, we go,
Rest
sir.
your brain, and may Allah bless you, inshallah.
Yeah.
Assalam.
Inshallah. Thank you, sir.